Being and Living the Love You Are, Class 9, Integration and Ascension. Hello, I'm Jim Morningstar. This is Class 9, our final class in Being and Living the Love You Are, Integration and Ascension. In this class, we will review and integrate each stage of the journey we've taken together thus far. We will use 4 principles of success to guide us with the next steps of living in a new paradigm of mutuality on our journey. We will prepare for this next chapter of being and living the love we are through the doorway of the death of our fictitious self. We'll also learn lessons from ancient teachings about maintaining love and light in this life, as well as through the death of the physical body. Finally, we will prepare for our role in creating a community of spirit that helps us ascend to the next stage of human evolution. We begin our last class with a Buddhist meditation on maintaining light and love through the process of death, as shared by Roshi Joan Halifax in our class text, Waking, Dreaming, and Being by Evan Thompson. This is a profound and potentially impactful experience, which you may want to take some time to integrate when complete. In this practice, you will imagine letting go of the elements that make up your mind and body as they dissolve when you die. Traditionally, these elements are specified as earth, water, fire, air or wind, and space. And the process is described as one where they progressively dissolve each element into the next. The meditation practice is about awakening to the dissolution process and releasing what you may take to be your identity into a vast spaciousness and radiance. You release your bodily form, your feelings, your perceptions, your inclinations or mental tendencies, and ultimately your consciousness. Through this practice, you familiarize yourself with the experience of dying and train yourself to transform it into an experience of enlightenment and liberation. Since the process of falling asleep closely resembles what happens when you die, the dissolution meditation may put you on the edge of sleep. Try not to fall asleep. Now, imagine you're home in bed. You are dying and fortunate to be surrounded by loved ones. You feel somewhat agitated and irritable, but you accept this state of mind. Your body is weak. You have no energy to do anything. You feel a growing heaviness going right to the core of your body. You're so weighted down that there's no distinction between you and the bed. Wake up as this body lets go. Your sight is dim. It's difficult to open and close your eyes. Your sensory grip on the world is loosening. As your body slips away, the outside world slips away too. You sink deeper and deeper into a blurry mental state. Whatever visions you see are like blue mirages. This is the dissolution of the body. These feelings of heaviness, drowsiness, being weighted down, loss of control, and your inability to see the form of the world around you. In this state of mind and body, be awake. Be effortlessly present. The mind can be still as you let go. Be present as this body is dying. This body is not you. This is the dissolution of the earth element as form unbinds into feelings. Your hearing is diminished, and you've sunk into a blurred and undifferentiated state of mind. Your nose is running, saliva is leaking out of your mouth, a watery discharge is coming out your eyes, and you can't hold your urine. Your generative fluids are all drying up, and your body is parched. You have a thirst that no amount of water can quench. Let go fully of this dryness. Release the watery element of your body. Your mind is hazy, and you've ceased to have experiences of pain, pleasure, or even indifference. Behind your eyes, you see a vision of swirling smoke and a haziness that dissolves all differences. This is the dissolution of the water element and the unbinding of feelings. Wake up as you let go of this vision of swirling smoke. Now the body's fire element begins to dissolve into air, and your body feels cool. Heat withdraws from your hands and feet into your body's core. You can't smell anything, you can't drink or swallow. Your ability to perceive anything through the five senses is gone, and your mental discernment alternates between clarity and confusion. Your in-breath is short and weak, your out-breath is long. You can't recognize anyone around you or remember the names of your loved ones. You may feel as though you're being consumed in a blaze of fire that rises in space. Let go into this fire. Or you may see sparks of light like fireflies. Wake up in this vision of sparks. This is the dissolution of the body's fire element and the unbinding of your ability to perceive. You've now given up any sense of volition, and your mind is no longer aware of the outside world, except this aimlessness. As the element of air is dissolved, you are having visions. These visions relate to who you are and how you've lived your life. You may be seeing your family in a peaceful setting, or friends welcoming you, or you may be reliving pleasant experiences from your past. Or you may be having hellish visions. If you've hurt others, they may appear to you. Troublesome moments in your life may arise to haunt you. You may even cry out in fear. It's very important not to identify with these visions, no matter whether they're beautiful or terrible. Simply let them be. They will pass. You don't have to do anything. Your body is barely moving now. Its last energy is receding into the core, and whatever heat is left now resides in the area of the heart. Your in-breath is barely a sip, and your out-breath is uneven and rattles. Your eyes gaze into emptiness and roll upward. Your last breath is long. Imagine you're experiencing this last breath and let go. Your body lifts slightly to meet the next in-breath, which does not come. Cognitive functions cease altogether. Your breathing has stopped. The perception from the outside is that you are dead. Know this empty state, experience it, and be present to it. This is the dissolution of the air or wind element and the unbinding of mental formations. At the moment of so-called physical death, you see a small flickering flame like a candle. Suddenly, it's extinguished, and your awareness is gone. Visualize a tiny white drop descending from the crown of the head into the heart area. As it descends, imagine the energy and experience of anger transforming into fundamental clarity. You experience an immaculate autumn sky filled with a brilliant sunlight. Imagine now a red drop ascending from the base of your spine toward the heart. As it ascends, desire transforms into profound bliss. You experience a vast and clear copper-red sky, like an autumn sky at dusk. A deep black sky, free of moon or stars, appears. Out of this nothingness, luminescence arises. You are one with a clear dawn sky, free of sunlight, moonlight, and darkness. You are bliss and clarity. The clear light of presence is liberated, the mother light of your awareness. Visualize it, be with it, be awake to it. Don't turn away from it. This is your ultimate great perfection. This is the actual moment of death. It is the inner or subtle dissolution and dissolution of consciousness into space, and the dissolution of space itself into luminosity. Now begin to wiggle your toes and fingers and shift your body as feels comfortable. Notice how being more physical changes your mental experience. As you move into ending the practice, the tendency is to look for some reference point, physical or mental. But what we want to do is to bring the quality of openness, of courage and presence from this meditation practice into the whole of our life. Open your eyes, gazing but not seeing a reference point. Let your attention be wide and inclusive. Try to sustain the heart-mind openness. Notice again how the mind changes as the body changes. Try to maintain the quality of openness and the taste of luminosity. When you're ready, you may want to turn off the video and stand up and walk gently around. Bring your gaze into the sky. Let your mind mix with the world around you. Later in this class, we will put this opening meditative practice on dying into a context of what we can learn from it about how we live and grow.